Got the camera. Not even supposed to be talking about it. But meow meow crafty gamers. It is me. It is I, Crafty Gamer 637, or as in this channel, Emo Neko 420. And I heard about this new Nintendo console called that people would not stop posting and talking about, called the Nintendo Switch 2. Well, oh, I'm gonna be watching a trailer. Eller stating the Nintendo Switch 2.
There's a napkin right next to you.
Alright. Alright, so here's the trailer. It's on Nintendo's official YouTube channel called Nintendo of America. So let's do this. Wait, hold on. Did I see Mario Kart? Wait, we get a new Mario Kart game? That's sick!
Switch 2 system can adapt to suit your situation. However you like to play. In TV mode, use the dock to play on a bigger screen.
Did those Joy-Cons just detach like that? Do they actually?
Your system however you like using the stand. And share a controller with a friend. In handheld mode,
we get a Joy-Con on sideways like as in the old Switch. Alright, guys. Let me show you something. This is my Switch 1 right here. And I've had this since 2018. And the Switch 1 came out March 3rd, 2017. So that was back when I was in elementary school. And I've had this Switch since elementary school. Now I'm in high school. And what I played on it was Mario Odyssey, and I really enjoyed it because I was a big fan of Mario. I really enjoyed it. I also got other games too, like Smash Brothers. And what else? I also got what else I got? Oh. Oh yeah, right. I also got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I got that. I also got Bros U Deluxe, and that's pretty much it. All right. Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the reaction video.
play anywhere you go. With these 3 play modes, you can enjoy playing whenever and wherever you want. All together, anytime, anywhere. Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from the Nintendo.
Bro, why is it buffering? Man, this laptop is not built for recording. Hang on, I'm recording this on YouTube.
Nintendo Switch system.
Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger
Bro, stop! Stop buffering!
screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo.
Oh,
The
so
system
that...
thickness remains the same.
So, high definition display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Bro, this keeps buffering. Oh my god. This keeps buffering. Smooth gameplay up to 120
The
FPS.
screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Bro, there must be thousands of Switch games. Vivid LCD HDR support.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR,
Oh.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Bro, this keeps buffering. But that is so nice though. The HDR is so nice. Bro, this keeps on giving me the loading screen. Probably because I'm recording. Man, my computer, my Chromebook is not built for recording. At all. Joy-Con to attach magnetically.
Controllers connect magnetically.
No way!
Keep the controllers firmly attached
Oh my god, I hate
to the
this.
system.
Nice.
Controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Oh! Bigger SL and SR buttons.
We can be a bee, Mark. This isn't your world to conquer, Mark, but we can be bees.
Wait, hold up.
Bee. We can be.
Speaking of...
This isn't your world to conquer, Mark, but we can be. It's time to draw.
Okay.
It's time.
What the... Okay. Speaking of the attached Joy-Con controllers on the Switch 1, and there's like a little button you can press, and you can... I can't believe on the Switch button you just hold this button and just like yoink it, while the Switch 1 doesn't. On the Switch, because on the Switch 1 you just press this button and just slide it out like it's nothing. And you can't even put it back in like this. You just go by the corner and just slide it back in like a motherfucker. Back to the video.
SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort.
Okay. The SL and SR buttons are bigger. Okay. So on the Switch H1. Oh my god, my camera's buffering. When I play with a game, but when I play a game with one Joy-Con and then I have to press SL and SR, I have to use my fingertips to press them.
Who left clothes in the bathroom?
But
Oh, I think that was me. Let me get it.
the SL and SR buttons, I have to press my fingertips with them. But one of the SL and SR buttons on both Joy-Cons are not working. So if I ever stream Switch gameplay when I get a capture card or a better laptop, you are not. Unfortunately, you're not gonna see me play Switch games with one Joy-Con. Unfortunately, and plus I think the LED lights are burned out too. Anyways. Back to the reaction video. And I literally have to use who's the Joy-Con straps.
Held horizontally.
Nice. Larger control sticks.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Oh, so they're larger. Mouse controls using Joy-Con 2.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse.
Wait. Hold up! Hold on. Just fucking do it. Okay. So what you're telling me? Okay, let's say this is the Switch 2, and I literally take out a Joy-Con, and I'm on a desktop, and I can literally do this left and right click, and I can use it like a mouse. Mouse. Bro, I think we basically have a PC, but without a keyboard.
Opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
You can also use it to move the camera? That's sick!
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Wait, seriously?
Play certain games using two.
Wait, you guys didn't see that. Hold on, let me shrink my camera a bit so you can see it.
Opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
You can literally move the camera.
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support
See, look,
mouse
both of them.
So you can also play
Both of them support mouse controls. So let's say I got two Joy-Cons. Okay, let me enlarge my camera for this. Okay, so let's say I got two Joy-Cons, and I can literally use them both as mice and literally play a wheelchair game. like a wheelchair basketball game. That's sick. Bro, I gotta save up for the Switch too.
Certain games using 2 mice, like this.
Improve speakers, clear audio.
Adjusting the audio balance between the ranges. Sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld.
Bro, till I forgot my. Bro, I keep forgetting that my camera needs to be shrinking. And I wonder what that extra button is on the right Joy-Con. Like, what's that for? Bro, this keeps buffering like a motherfucker.
Using 2 mice, like this.
Improve speakers, clear audio.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Built-in mic for easy voice chatting.
Built-in microphone, so you can voice
Wait.
chat with friends anytime.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So you're saying that the Switch 2 has the built-in mic. Hey, so what you're basically saying is I don't need he'd like an expensive. I don't need to pay for so just in case my headphones with mic breaks, I don't need he'd to pay for an extra a mic and some headphones with a mic, like to play online games. That's sick.
A game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Oh, that's sick. 3D audio gives a sense of space.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but that sounds sick. New stand fully adjustable viewing angle.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like, with a large,
like the OLED Switch.
You can move it freely, like this.
But different. Wait, 2 USB-C ports?
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
So if I have that Switch 2, just in case a USB-C port breaks, I have the other one. That's sick.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or...
No way. Larger, faster storage.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal...
Okay, so what you're saying is that this Switch 1 has 32 gigabytes, while the Switch 2 has 256. That's crazy.
Internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
New dock, 4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
No way.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
No way. Fan ventilation for powerful cooling.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Plays compatible Nintendo Switch
On
games?
Nintendo Switch 2,
Wait,
you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
wait. So hold up. So you're telling me that if I sold my Switch 1 and I bought a Switch 2, I can still play my Switch 1 games on there?
Yeah,
It's backwards compatible?
yeah, but you're still gonna have to pay money in order to actually pay those games. You're gonna have to pay an extra $20 just to be able to play those games.
But that's sick.
Sick? Dude, the only thing you get from the added stuff is just a bit more graphics.
I bet they come with better graphics too.
Dude, I literally just said that.
Oh god, this game is loading. Oh, come on.
Physical and digital games are supported.
Nice. June 5th, 2025. Hold on. It even says it in the description. Witness the system's powerful process. No way. Let's look at the game chat.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Together?
That was me. That was you. So quick. I'm like, oh no. Wait, no.
All together.
Next, I'm
It's like Discord.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you?
Yeah. Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you
Oh,
easily chat
that's
with friends and
sick.
family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Wait, do you just press? Is that what the extra?
They can do that?
Is that what the extra button on the right Joy-Cons for? Game chat?
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know
That's
that
sick.
one. So hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
That's
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there, though.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
I could help people play this
So
game.
everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay,
Hey,
I think we
guys,
have
we're together. Welcome.
Ooh, okay. Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, that is.
Okay.
So you do use the game chat.
I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Awesome.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
Oh my god. Buffering.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
I think your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
It's just like Discord.
How it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
That
okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that
wait,
look-
wait, wait.
good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left.
And then-
Left,
Oh, wait,
left,
maybe
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
There's a new Mario
Using
Party
game chat.
game.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Available June 5th, 2025. That's 2 days from now. Game chat open access period. Ends March 31st, Here's 2026. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about the parental controls. Whoops. Okay. Okay. So basically this the Switch game and basically the Nintendo Switch 2 who has lots of unique things like a bigger screen, bigger Joy-Cons, better quality mouse controls, a camera. Man, what? And a whole bunch of others. We also have game chat that looks like Discord. Wonder if you need Nintendo Switch Online for that. Hold on, let me look that up. Do you need Nintendo Switch Online for game chat on Switch 2? No. Well, until March 31st, 2026, you won't need a Nintendo Switch Online membership to use the game chat feature on the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo is offering a free trial period during which game chat can be used without a subscription. And after March 31st, 2026, a Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use game chat. I also got another question. Can you connect Switch 1 Joy-Cons to Switch 2? Yes, Nintendo Switch 1 and Joy-Cons can connect to a Switch 2. However, there are some limitations to consider. No physical attachment. So this means I won't be able to slide them onto the side of a dock for charging. You could still pair a Switch 1 Joy-Cons wirelessly with the Switch 2, just like you would with the other Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Charging. To charge Switch 1 Joy-Cons to on a Switch 2, you'll need to use a charging grip or a separate charging station. Some games may require Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Certain games designed for the Switch 1 may still require original Joy-Cons to take advantage of features like motion controls or specific hardware integrations. Alright. I also got another question. Wait, I need to know what the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller looks like. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. Images.
let's create a pot. First, create the pot in general. Next, put in some water. Next, add a pinch of salt. To it. Burn. But this isn't
I load it. Let me wait for my screen recorder to load. Alright guys, so this is what the Pro controller, the Switch 2 Pro controller looks like. So it has the joysticks, the A, B, Y, X buttons, the D-pad minus plus as capture and home, and chat button right here, and these are the shoulder buttons. What else do I want to know? Let's learn about the new games. New games coming to Switch 2.
this should be cool. And you can add even more water. Now, boil it. Boil this water to immense temperatures.
Alright, all 24 Switch 2 launch games.
It's time to put now that it's cooked, it's time to put fish. More fish.
At Spectrum, we know life moves fast. Keep up with the speed. Reliability and security of Spectrum Internet. Celebrate
Skip.
virtual gaming victories.
Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Live here, and today we're going to take you through every single game that will be launching with the Nintendo Switch 2 day one. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have a total of
Mario Kart World.
Starting things off, we have the big dog itself. Yes, we have Mario Kart World. I'm sure I don't need to say much about this. You've probably already seen the trailer, but if you haven't, this is essentially an open world Mario Kart game. This is
Wait, really?
I'm super excited for this. This is Nintendo's first party effort, but it's not their only first party effort because we also have Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Admittedly, this game does look a little bit like it should be a pack-in title, and apparently it
Whoa.
isn't. We don't know how much it's going to cost, or at least that information isn't available at the time of recording, but this is kind of like a showcase of the Nintendo Switch 2's capabilities, including things like how it functions and like where the magnets are in the console to hold the Joy-Con on and all those sort of things, and there's like little golf mini games and stuff like that. There's quite a lot in here, but it really feels like it should be a pack-in title, but it's not. We also have Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and if you already own
So I can just get to drive everywhere I can go?
plus expansion pack thing, you'll be able to get these games day one upgraded for free. That is actually a nice little bonus. In a way, these are kind of like the pack-in games. Admittedly, you do have to own the original versions of the game. You can't just get these for free, but, you know, how many people won't? I mean, there's bound to be some, but it's not many. The updated graphics and the frame rate here.
We also get an app called Zelda Notes.
I'm probably going to end up starting these games again, or at least I would if I didn't have to work on all the other games that we've got on this list, because it's going to take me forever. I don't know how we're going to cover all of these. Next up, we have Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6?
I'm not counting it as two games. but it comes in two versions. You got the standard version, and you've got the Years 1 to 2 Fighters Edition, which is a horrible title. I'm sorry, Capcom. I've not actually given Street Fighter 6 a go at all yet, so I'm really keen to be able to do it finally on Switch. And I've got to be honest, this looks like a damn fine port. There's also a load of new amiibo coming with this as well, some new like proper statuette amiibo and amiibo cards. Fun! We also have Split Fiction, and I was really hoping that this would come to Switch too, and I'm very, very happy that it is. Not only that, but on launch day as well. This is by the same people who did It Takes Two, and I loved that game, so I'm desperate to give this one a go. We also have Hogwarts Legacy, which is still running at 30 frames a second. It does at least look a lot better than it did on Switch 1.
I guess that's a Harry Potter reference.
Edition, which, oh lordy, I've played the more recent Hitman games a bit, not nearly as much as I would like. There was a Cloud Edition released on Switch, and that was certainly something. But this is the real McCoy. This is the real deal. I really love the sort of the emergent gameplay you get from these. That's the buzzword, isn't it? Emergent gameplay. You can do the assassination however you like. You can throw a briefcase at them. You can make them slip up on a banana skin as they show. It looks great. I know it's going to be great, and that's all I need. Next up, we have Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD.
Is that an anime game?
I've got to be brutally honest, this looks more like an upscale port than anything else. I mean, admittedly, it's only called Remaster, but I mean, it's not very impressive to look at. I did enjoy Bravely Default on the 3DS, and it'd be fun to play through it again, but I can't help but feel that this is one of the more underwhelming announcements here. That might just be me, though. Tell me I'm an idiot in the comments if that's the case. Moving on, we have Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. And a load of people were asking why we got Yakuza Kiwami on Switch and not Yakuza 0, and apparently it's because they wanted to do a Switch 2 version. Fair enough. We also have Deltarune, and whilst Deltarune has been available on Switch, at least chapters 1 and 2 have, this includes chapters 3 and 4 as well.
3 and 4? I gotta get some more information on that.
I'm very much mistaken. You're getting twice as much as we got on Switch 1. I actually have Undertale now, finally, so I've got no excuse.
I haven't played Undertale yet, but Deltarune's amazing.
Now, we did have a Switch 1 version of this, and I reviewed it, and I really enjoyed it, but it is a bit of a bitter pill to swallow that it's coming out on Switch 2 so soon after the original, and you have to pay for an upgrade. It's like, oh, come on, throw us a bone. Even so, I am keen to see what this is like with mouse controls. I actually like the controller, like standard controller controls, but it's always nice to have options. It's always nice to have options. Next up, I don't know whether this was announced or anyone knew anything about this before. Survival Kids? I don't really know what to make of this. It looks all right. It doesn't really look like my cup of tea. It does definitely look like it's aimed towards.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to get Survival Kids.
In 5 years' time. We just don't know. Up next, it's a biggie. It's Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. And when this was announced,
I gotta text Cameron this! Hey, Cameron, I got some news for you. Alright, so you've heard of the new console, the Nintendo Switch 2, right? Bro, they're making an Ultimate Edition of Cyberpunk. So maybe if you get at the Switch 2, would you play it?
I don't think I'd ever be able to get the Switch 2 not anytime soon, but if they do that, I
would. When I save up for the Switch 2, I gotta get it. Cause right now I'm recording this on YouTube.
Oh
yeah? Yeah. Bro, Maybe when I get the Switch 2 when I save up, you and I are playing Cyberpunk. I know. Yeah, we could take turns. Easy. Okay. I'll go. Okay. Hey. But I'll see you Saturday, alright? See you Saturday. See ya. Huh? Yeah, in person. See you in person. Yeah, I haven't seen you in like a year, man. I'll see you later, alright? See ya. Bro. Okay, back to the reaction video.
I was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's a good thing to put out. And then
Am I
when they
still
said this was
recording?
coming out launch day, I was, oh my god, this is coming out on launch. How did they sit on this? How did this not get leaked? It's good. Don't get me wrong, but I have never properly given this the time of day. I have played it briefly. There was a free trial you could get on Xbox for a while, and it may have been on other platforms as well. And you could play like the first 2 hours or something like that. I can't quite remember. And I just couldn't get stuck into it. Maybe because I knew I wasn't going to be able to put more than 2 hours in before paying for it. But, now's the time, clearly. Now's the time. Next up, and apologies in advance for the pronunciation of this, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. Actually, that pronunciation maybe wasn't too bad. This is kind of like a strategy, action-based game. He's got various elements of like tower defense and things like that. I can't quite wrap my head around it from what I've seen online, but it does look interesting, and it's not the game that would normally be on my radar, and so it's quite exciting that it is for Switch 2. So how about that? Moving on, we have Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, which is Puyo Puyo Tetris again. I like Puyo Puyo, I like Tetris, but I've got to be honest.
But that looks like an anime game. I gotta play it. I gotta get that.
At least on the original version of the Switch. Like the story mode and stuff like that, I just don't need it. Just doesn't appeal to me. Feels like it's written by a 13-year-old. I'm sorry, but this does come with some new gubbins. It's got a new doubles mode, which allows you to play on the same column, map, what would you call it? Play area, so you can have two people in one game, which is actually pretty cool. And you can also have mouse controls if that tickles your pickle. Next up, it's Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, and this is interesting because this was announced as coming on the 30th.
Whoa!
And so the Switch 2 version,
Rune Factory? This looks like an anime game!
I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people who aren't going to buy the Switch 2 but still want to play this game.
I wonder if they have a manga.
I feel like, just wait 6 days and get the Switch 2 version. We also have, apologies for pronunciation on this one as well, Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening Complete Edition, which from what I can tell from my research is kind of a sort of a management sim, kind of, I suppose in a bit way, almost a bit like Football Manager in some way, but it's more about unifying Japan, presumably by force. It's another one of those games that wouldn't have been on my radar, so it's quite exciting to see it coming to Switch 2. And next up, this one would definitely be on my radar, Fast Fusion. I saw this and I knew immediately that this was a sequel, or at least a follow-up, to Fast RMX, and indeed Fast Racing Neo and Fast Racing. If you didn't know, Fast RMX was a launch title for the Nintendo Switch, and it was one of the few launch titles, and it was absolutely stunning. It blew loads of people away, myself included, because it was an absolute stunner. And I have every confidence that that's going to be the same again here, because the compression from the live stream did not like it, which means there's a lot of fine detail going on here. Oh, is this going to be another 4K 60 game like Metroid Prime? We also have Fortnite to look forward to, which I suppose isn't.
Okay, I knew Fortnite was gonna be on the Switch 2 because it's already at the Switch 1. And I know Overwatch is gonna be on the Switch 2 because it is already on the Switch 1. It's on like every console. It's on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and now it's on the Nintendo Switch 2. 7 devices. And it's also on PC as well. Hell, and it's also on mobile. 9 devices. His Fortnite is on.
Isn't entirely surprising, you know, the Switch has a huge install base. And I know that Fortnite isn't exactly supremely liked on the Switch just because it's not a great version of the game, so it should run better. Well, we can see it runs better on Switch 2. Fingers crossed that it will do the game justice. I say that, I haven't played it in about
I hope it does,
years, so maybe take my opinion with a
I hope it does loader. It has faster loading
Ridge
times.
Racer. Not what I said in a recent video where we talked about the Direct where I called it Ridge Racer 2. It's Arcade Archives 2, which is like a new version of Arcade Archives, or at least a new system.
Arcade
for
Archives.
Which includes some new features like rewind, save states, and online. It's pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but that naming convention would trip me up. And finally, we have the 3 GameCube games that are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wait, they're adding GameCube games to Switch 2? Wait. Hey, does that mean they'll add Wii games too?
Online. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, and F-Zero GX. Now, I've played The Wind Waker to death, absolutely. Soul Calibur, I've never really played. I did buy it, actually, surprisingly recently. And F-Zero GX, never even touched.
I gotta pay for Switch Online.
Never been able to find a copy for a reasonable price, so I am dead keen to give this one a go. And that is it. At the time of recording, those are the 24 games that will all be available day one on the Nintendo Switch 2. That...
No fucking way. Okay, I'm gonna do some research. First up, I'm gonna start with First, I'm gonna start off with is. What was I gonna do again? Right. Does the Switch 2 camera come with the Switch 2? Oh, it's sold separately. It says no, the Nintendo Switch 2 camera is not included with the Switch 2 console. Oh. Well, it is sold separately. The Switch 2 supports both the official Nintendo Switch 2 camera and compatible USB-C cameras. Does the Switch 2 camera work on PC? Alright, so it says yes. Will the Switch 2 have Overwatch? Okay, so I know this is good. So I know Overwatch is gonna be on Switch 2. Will the Switch 2 have Valorant? No, there are currently no official plans to release Valorant on the Nintendo Switch 2. Damn it. Okay, will the Switch 2 have Marvel Rivals? There's a strong possibility that Marvel Rivals will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so that's a maybe. Alright. Can you play games on Switch 2 with a keyboard and mouse? With a keyboard and... Yes, you can play games on the Switch 2 with a keyboard and mouse.
Kill the killer and forsake it.
No way. So I don't need a special adapter for it? That's sick. So we basically have like a Switch, like a Nintendo Switch PC. Now I got one more thing to ask. Will the Switch 2 have Wii games for Nintendo Switch Online? Yes, the Nintendo Switch 2 will offer a selection of Wii games as part of the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion packs service. And it says this includes titles like Super Paper Mario, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Punch Out, and Wii Sports. That's sick. That's sick, and we'll have more in the future. So maybe when I get the Switch 2, so I'm probably going to keep this Switch until I get the Switch 2. And when I get the Switch 2, I'm probably going to... And Nintendo, if you ever find this, please don't sue me for this. But if I ever get the Switch 2, I'm probably going to mod this Switch.
They're going to brick your Switch.
Not if I do it correctly.
No, because if they find you doing any sort of modding, they're just gonna brick your Switch entirely. They don't care.
What do you mean brick my Switch?
Basically, they're gonna allow you to just not use your Switch anymore.
They still have Switch 2?